Hey everyone! Welcome to Mythical Masala with Neev, where we are about to unlock the wildest, most magical stories from ancient India. I'm your host, Neev, and I get to take you on this journey through the greatest legends of Indian mythology. From magical myths to brave heroes and tricky demons, these stories are packed with action and some pretty cool life lessons. Ready? Let's jump in! Welcome back, folks. By now, the Pandavas had spent years in exile, and not the peaceful, meditative kind. Sure, there were beautiful forests and ancient sages, but also demon attacks, kidnappings, magical cooking pots, and a whole lot of royal drama.
And one very cranky cousin who just couldn't leave them alone.
Duryodhana, the original forest troll. This episode, he tries one of his sneakiest tricks yet, involving a certain angry sage with a very short fuse.
And an appetite big enough to eat all 5 Pandavas for breakfast. Any guesses who it is?
We'll also meet a mysterious pool that asks life or death riddles and discover why brains sometimes beat biceps.
Ooh, I love this one. It's like a mix of Mythbusters and a surprise math test.
Let's not wait any longer. Let's jump in. Duryodhana wanted glory. He wanted applause, but could not hold a Rajasuya Yagna while his father and Yudhishthira were still alive. So he threw a grand sacrifice anyways, hoping the world would say, "Wow, even better than Yudhishthira's."
Spoiler alert, they didn't.
Nope. People did talk, but mostly said, "Well, it was fine. But remember Yudhishthira's Rajasuya Yagna? Now that was legendary."
Ouch. Poor Duryodhana. Even his own ego got roasted.
He was furious. And to make things worse, he started having bad dreams. Visions of failure, defeat, destruction.
Aw, someone needs a bedtime mantra or mommy.
And right then, Sage Durvasa arrived. Famous across all kingdoms for 2 things. 1, a booming voice, and 2, a booming temper.
This guy once cursed a king because his dinner plate was too warm.
Okay, not really, but yes. Durvasa was terrifying when angry. So when he showed up at the Kaurava palace with 10,000 disciples...
Wait, what, 10,000? What were they eating, clouds?
Duryodhana made sure everything was perfect. Gold-plated thalis, forest fruits, beds stuffed with lotus petals. You name it. But once Durvasa was happy and full, that's when Duryodhana's evil brain kicked in.
Oh no, what is he plotting now?
"Oh, great sage," he said, "you should visit my dear cousins, the Pandavas. They're staying in the Kamyaka forest. So peaceful, so simple, so hospitable."
He knew exactly what he was doing.
Yes, he was hoping that the Pandavas would somehow fail and bear the wrath of Sage Durvasa. Kaboom! Cursed for eternity.
Feeding 10,000 people is not easy even for a royal. So Duryodhana was hoping that the sage and his disciples are left hungry.
Well, more like hangry. If Durvasa arrived and there was no food, his anger would explode like a volcano. The sun was high. The meal was done. Draupadi had just finished her lunch.
Bellies full with the Akshay Patra. Remember that magic cooking vessel, which would give unlimited food until Draupadi ate? So now it's all cleaned and packed away.
Right then, Sage Durvasa arrived at the forest ashram with all his 10,000 hungry students.
Hi, we're just going for a dip in the river. Can you have food ready when we are back? Thanks. And then he left.
The Pandavas were in full panic mode. There was no food. The Akshaya Patra, the magical vessel given by Surya the sun god, wouldn't work until the next meal.
Okay, you feed the 10,000 angry monks after skipping lunch. I'll be hiding in this tree.
Draupadi was terrified, but she did what she always did when she had no answers. She folded her hands and prayed.
To Krishna.
And suddenly, Krishna appeared. Smiling, calm, hungry. Sister, I've come for lunch. What do you have for me?
Nothing. You picked the one day we have got nothing.
Krishna walked over to the Akshaya Patra, and in its corner, he found just 1 grain of rice and a smudge of vegetable.
And he ate it?
Just 1 bite. Rather grain. But somehow, it was enough. Because when Sage Durvasa and his followers returned, they all said the same thing. Strange. We feel full. Wonderfully full. We don't need food.
Ah, that's Krishna for you.
The Pandavas had been saved. Again. Not by weapons, not by strength, but by faith.
And Krishna's magic powers.
One quiet morning, a Brahmin came rushing to the Pandav's forest home. He had lost something. 2 special fire sticks that he used to light sacred rituals.
Fire from sticks?
Yep, like ancient lighters. But he'd hung them on a tree, and a deer rubbed against it, and the sticks got stuck in the antlers. The deer ran into the forest, so the Pandavas chased after it.
These mythical stories have some fascination with chasing deers.
They searched for hours. No deer, no fire sticks, just dry leaves and more trees. Finally, exhausted and parched, they sat down under a tree.
Okay, time out. Can someone get us water?
So Knuckle climbed a tree. From the top, he saw something sparkling in the distance.
A lake?
A beautiful one. Crystal clear, cool, calm, calling his name. He ran down, knelt beside the water, and just as he was about to take a sip,
Stop! Answer my questions before you drink, or die.
Oh, come on. It's just water. What's the worst that could happen? And what's with all these random pop quizzes?
Knuckle didn't listen. He cupped the water in his palms and drank. He collapsed, unmoving. Still.
No. Is he dead?
Back at the camp, the brothers grew anxious. Knuckle had been gone too long, so Sahadev went next. And just like Knuckle, he saw the lake, heard the warning, ignored it, and fell. Then Arjun went, and Bhim. All of them, brilliant warriors, undefeated in battle, lay motionless beside the water.
Didn't they even try to answer the questions? They would know that's how the others were dead.
At last, Yudhishthira went searching. And when he reached the lake, he saw them, his brothers, silent, lifeless, lying in the grass. 4 warriors, fallen not to swords, but to a voice in the air.
Who is this voice? What kind of water kills you with a question?
It wasn't just a voice. It was a yaksha, a nature spirit, and it was testing Yudhishthira's wisdom. Yudhishthira stood silently at the edge of the pool. His heart sank seeing his 4 brothers lying there, unmoving. The water glistened, but it didn't feel right. Could it be poison? Then,
Whoa, who just appeared out of nowhere?
from the middle of the pool, rose a glowing figure. Tall, mysterious, radiating energy. It was the Yaksha.
Your brothers are dead because they ignored my warning. Answer my questions, and you may drink. But if you don't, you will join them.
That's not creepy at all.
But Yudhishthira didn't back down. He bowed respectfully and said, I will not drink till I've answered your questions. Ask, and I shall reply. And so began one of the most famous riddles in all mythology. The Yaksha asked, and Yudhishthira answered.
Who makes the sun rise and who makes it set?
Hey, can I answer, please? Well, I'm not sure who, but I know the direction. Sun rises in the east and sets in the west.
This quiz is definitely not for you. Brahma makes it rise. Dharma makes it set.
Okay.
Who is a man's real companion?
His wife.
What? I thought it's his dog.
Who is his true friend?
Wait, what's the difference? With companion, true friend, same thing?
Patience.
Ooh, that's deeper than it sounds.
The questions kept coming, and Yudhishthira answered each one with wisdom and clarity.
How does one get something truly great?
Through tapasya, meditation, and effort.
What is the best happiness?
Contentment.
What is knowledge?
Knowing God.
What is ignorance?
Not knowing one's duty.
What is faster than the wind?
Thought.
No wonder Yudhishthira is called Dharmaputra, son of righteousness.
The Yaksha was silent for a moment. Then he nodded.
Were those all the right answers?
Yes. He was pleased. Yudhishthira had passed the test. But what happened next? No one expected. The Yaksha's eyes shimmered. He was pleased.
You have answered wisely, Yudhishthira. I will give you one boon. I shall bring back one of your brothers. Which one?
Okay, tough choice. He's going to choose Bhim or Arjun, right?
That's what the Yaksha thought too. But Yudhishthira folded his hands and said, I ask for Knuckle.
Why Knuckle? He's your stepbrother. Wouldn't you want your own full brother saved first?
Yudhishthira's voice was steady. My mother Kunti still has me. But Queen Madhuri lost both her sons. Let it not be said that I valued one mother's son over another.
Wow. That's just wow.
The Yaksha was moved. He smiled and brought all 4 brothers back to life.
Hey, let's go. The Pandav squad is back in action.
But wait, there was one more surprise. The Yaksha began to glow. And in an instant, he revealed his true form. It wasn't just a nature spirit. It was Dharmaraj, the god of death. The very embodiment of truth, righteousness, and Yudhishthira's own divine father.
So Yama had come to test Yudhishthira?
Exactly. And he was so proud of Yudhishthira that he offered him 2 more boons. First, please return the fire sticks the Brahmin lost. Second,
Protect us during our final year of exile. Let no one discover us." Dharmaraj nodded. He revealed he had been the stag that had caused this whole journey to begin. And he granted this second boon too. He told them to spend their final year in hiding, in the kingdom called Viratnagar.
So, next up, Pandavas go undercover?
Yep, new disguises, new kingdom, and a secret identity for each one. But let's save that story for next time. And that brings us to the end of today's journey.
It's wild, right? The Pandavas lost a kingdom, but they kept winning all the moral boss battles.
Totally. And this time, Yudhishthira proved why he's not just the eldest brother, but also the wisest.
And also the one who reads the fine print. I mean, answer my questions before drinking. All his brothers were like, "Nah, I'm good."
Next week, the exile enters its final stage. The Pandavas head to a new kingdom, in disguise. A secret mission, a royal court, and a surprise showdown is coming.
I can't wait. And if you don't want to miss that episode, make sure to follow, subscribe, and share Mythical Masala podcast with your friends and family.
Until then, stay curious, stay kind, and remember, true strength is not in your arms, but in your answers. Thanks for joining me on another magical adventure here at Mythical Masala with Neev. I hope you enjoyed today's tale and learned something new about the legends of ancient India. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Got questions or a favorite myth you love to hear? Send them my way. You can follow us at Mythical Masala Podcast on social media for more updates, behind the scenes fun, and to be part of our mythical community. Make sure to share this podcast with your friends and family and have them join in on the fun. Until next time, remember, every great adventure starts with a little curiosity and imagination. See you soon!